Alright guys, this is Jody Barrientos again. I'm on Tapped Out, if you really want to know. That is my game tag on Tapped Out, so if you want to look me up, go ahead. That's the name, right there. Check it out. Boom. It's right there. Boom. Anyways, this is the Oprah Theory. It is based off the TV show Oprah, if you haven't figured that out yet. I don't have a screen recorder, so this is why I'm using my PS Vita to record this. So let's just go through all the creatures I'm going to be using. I'm using an Ether Membrane, Fog Bank, Gardemosaura, Psychosis Crawler, Stuffy Doll, Swan, and Gorgon. So I'm probably going to take out the Gorgon later. I'm going to be using Darkness, Murder, Turn and Burn, 22 lands, including Steam Vents, Islands, Drowned Catacombs, Dragon Skull Summits, Darkslick Shores, Blood Crypts, and Black Creek Cliffs, Reminisce, Skyscraping, Toil and Trouble, Font of Mythos, Howling Mind, Soul Ring, Vengeance Journal, Force Petition, Mana Flare, Underworld Dreams. That's everything. Cast cost, that's everything for you. It's sort of unbalanced, seeing how it's a blue, red, sort of white, sort of white, with a slight splash of red. That is the mana curve, how everything's going to be breaking down. Pretty much, let's go test this thing out. I can't really test this out on a multiplayer server, but we can play test this straight out of the gate and show you guys how this deck will kick off. Starting with turn 1, opening hand. Here we go. That is actually a really good hand. Blood Crypt, Venger's Journal, 2 Fog Banks, an Island, and 2 Toil and Troubles. That is a very good hand to start out with. I'm very impressed. Especially in multiplayer, you got first turn draw. So you actually start out with 8 cards. Let's throw down this Island. Call that a turn. Next turn, please. That is the Steam Vents. So you pay 2 life unless it comes out into play tapped. We'll pay the 2 life to keep it untapped and throw down our Fog Bank. That is though, you gotta remember, you're gonna be drawing a lot of cards on this one. So next turn, please. Okay, that is a soul ring. You tap to add 2 to your mana pool. We'll do that. What is this? 5. Okay. So we'll throw down the soul ring. Oh, 5 for Stuffy Doll. What is this? Yep. Okay. So we do have an Island Mountain, which is our Steam Vent, which I'm very happy about. So we get to throw down our Blood Crypt, which is a Swamp Mountain. Yay. So that is our island that is our land for the turn. We will tap 1, tap 2, throw down our Fog Bank. That is going to throw our defenders up, and we are going to sit back and let things play out. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could throw down the Venger's Journal. That way we have maximum hand size and gain life at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soul Ring. Boom. Venger's is out. Actually, I'm just gonna, I'll leave it there. We're good. What is this? So this is the Thor-Edge Gorgon. I'm probably gonna take this out because it only is a 3/6 Death Touch with a kicker to, no, not a kicker, with a cast cost to put a petrification counter on a target creature. Against defenders becomes a colorless artifact in addition of its other types. Activated abilities cannot be activated, meaning that anything becomes petrified, which is great. So your 12/12 insane Eldrazi will I can petrified. It is great. It's great on multiplayer. This is a great multiplayer game, which I love. And look at this. 3 so the Ether Membrane. 1. Actually, we're gonna throw that down. Yeah, we're gonna throw down this Ether Membrane here. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now let's use the soul ring and +1. We have 1 left. Let it drain. Next, please. Turn and burn. We really don't need it. We can sit back and wait this turn out. Oh, I forgot I was gaining life. Oh well. Mana Flare, everything taps for 2. Let's do it. 1. That's 2, 3, Mana Flare. Double your mana. I love Mana Flare. I absolutely love Mana Flare. Everybody who's gonna love Mana Flare. I wonder if there is later editions of Mana Flare to this, because it'd be nice if I can get a modernized version, modern version of Mana Flare. It is a very destructive card, and that's why I use it in multiplayer mostly. Standard casual multiplayer actually, because this thing is very, very gimmicky. We're gonna be pulling out 6 hands. So let's actually start gaining life here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 24 life. We have all these blockers here, so if anybody comes swinging at us anyway, there is no way that this can go wrong unless you have Emrakul. Emrakul or any Eldrazi, and that's my phone ringing if you can hear it. But that I am gonna ignore that because you know what, we really have to do stuff. This is where you sit back and start relaxing and just let everybody draw out and start mauling each other here. We're just going to sit back, let the ball roll, and start helping out everybody because, do you know why? We can throw down a Howling Mine. And actually I'm going to throw the Howling Mine with my Venzers just to keep some play space up. On here, throw my Fog Bank with my Fog Bank. Throw this Ether Membrane together. Actually, I like the thought of the Ether Membrane. So it could block, it literally has reach. And whenever it blocks a creature, it returns that creature to the owner hand at the end of combat. But the good thing is, it is a 0-5 toughness defender. So if you have a 0-6 or something coming a huge amount of power, I'm probably going to block it with my Fog Bank. Oh, that's why. Defender, flying, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by Fog Bank. Who cares? Next turn, please. We have a murder that is very helpful. Next turn. Oh, we ate 7 life now. Turn 11, you gain 7 life, and by the time you're already doing that, you're like, seriously, it's like, really? Why are you doing this? Another Mana Flare, so everything produces 3 mana, 2, 3 with 1. So this isn't really a land, it doesn't count for land, so... Oh, crap, come on. There we go. So whenever player taps land for mana, it produces one of additional mana. So everything taps for 3 mana now, which is great. Now we don't really care. We could throw out our Darkslate Shores, play that tapped. That comes into play tapped. We usually gain another 8 life because it is beginning of our turn. Already draw all that jazz. Let's throw down the Stuffy Doll. Let's do that. Throwing down the Stuffy Doll. 3 on the Blood Crypt and 4, 5. Throw down our Stuffy Doll. We would usually choose a player, but I will not choose a player because I have nobody to choose. This is a turn 13. Yeah, so we're down to turn 13, life 39, no poison counters. Library's down to 60 cards. We actually overshoot the cards by about 72 cards, which is insane. But it all works out. All the land works. 22 lands and about 22 lands, 50 cards. That's why it's 72 cards a deck. And that's why it's called the Oprah Theory, because this thing works. I love it. It's slow. It's meant to be played slow. It's meant to be played very relaxing. You don't really do anything other than a Howling Mine letting you draw everything. And pretty much, once you get the Howling Mine, you start force-feeding your opponent. It's pretty much, they're probably going to be crazy amounts. Either that, you're helping your opponents by doing most of the work for them. pretty much adding draw to your card step and adding more cards lets them throw down cards. The one thing is you will need the Venser's Journal to hold yourself over and keep yourself alive. And if anything goes wrong, Stuffy Doll's there for you. Boom, deal 1 damage to itself. If you want to start dealing damage to yourself, that's totally fine. Anyways, guys, this is the Oprah Theory. I'm going to be throwing up another video for another couple of decks that I'm going to be building. I have pre-built a couple other decks that I'm going to be probably showcase later in the future. I will see you guys in the next video.